Finally tonight, a new museum in Cincinnati, Ohio made its debut today. It is a museum dedicated to the Underground Railroad, the network of safe and secret havens that helped as many as 100,000 slaves make their way to freedom. Here's ABC's John Quinones.
It is a quiet condemnation of a horrific chapter in American history.
Oh, I've been crying. It's so emotional. It's very emotional. You just read and just imagine.
Just imagine slaves hiding in false-bottomed wagons or shipping themselves off in boxes to escape the misery. A woman who kills her own daughter to spare her a life in slavery.
Wondering how, at the birth of a country that was all about freedom, this could happen.
But there were also heroes, the brave men and women, both black and white, who rescued the slaves. An underground operation so clandestine and dangerous, they communicated by secret codes, moving from safe house to safe house. The Ohio River was a dividing line. Slavery to the south, freedom to the north. That's why the museum sits there. Slaves who could somehow manage to get to these banks could taste liberation.
You were probably thinking, across there is a different life. Across there are my hopes and dreams and the possibilities of transforming how I can live in this society.
The most compelling exhibit, this old slave pen found on a Kentucky farm. Tens of thousands of slaves were crammed into pens like this one. Men, women, and children, shackled, waiting to be sold. These were your ancestors. 150 years later, the pain, the sorrow, too much for words.
For us, it's a pilgrimage. Maybe for other people, it's a curiosity. But none of us can deny it happened.
While working for the Freedom Center, Yolanda Scherer discovered the names of her own ancestors.
But this is actually the first time that I could sit here and actually think about what our people have gone through.
I want to feel what the slaves went through. I want to never let this happen again.
A goal the Freedom Center wants the world to share. John Quinones, ABC News, Cincinnati.